Howdy my friends. In today's video, we're going to teach you how to forage for free firewood in some areas. This can be really easy. If you do it correctly, you shouldn't have to saw any wood or anything like that. So let me show you what we got here, my friends. Right there, that be the dump for the camp host at the campground. Any partially burned pieces of wood, what have you, get thrown into there with all the ashes. Sometimes they throw, whole good pieces in there. So I'm fixing to try and see if I can find 6 pieces or so to add to my my blazing event tonight. Anyway, so let's see what we can find. And once again, I've talked about this a little bit last week. Be very careful and mindful of snakes. I'm doing this the wrong way. I'm not going to lie. I only have flip-flops on, but anyway, let's see what we can find. Piece number 1, partially burned. I don't know if you can see it because I can't even see the damn screen. Partially burned, but that should ignite pretty well. So that's one piece. Could use this, but it feels really rotted, and I don't want all. I want more like clean wood if I can get it. All right, we got us another piece of wood. Not perfectly clean, but I think I could get some of this bark off here, partially burned, so it should ignite pretty well. All right, we have another piece. Hopefully you can see this. Partially burned, should ignite pretty well. I see one over here. I'm going to really take a good look at the area because there's some high grass in there. I want to make sure I'm not getting fanged out by any little creepy crawlers. That's a good one right there. Yes, sirree. That's a real good one. Perfect length. I did see another little piece over here somewhere. Let me see if I can find that. All right, so as you can see, here's another partially burned log. Should ignite very well. So far I've got 5 pieces. Let me check around the back side. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so you can see. Once again, I'm trying to be very careful and mindful of snakes. Two little pieces could help. They're kind of light and feel very dry. Could be a real good ignitable starter. So we're going to consider that one piece because it was 2 halves. So we're up to 6 pieces. I'm going around the backside where it's kind of high, so I'm a little fearful. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of times the camp host will dump all the ashes on top of it, and you can't really see the good stuff. I see one piece. Hopefully nothing comes out at me. All right, got another piece. Not perfect, but she's, I don't know, probably 24 inches long. Let me go on this other side here, take a look. if you can see me in the picture, but I think I found a piece that's kind of submerged by the ashes. So I'm going to try and reach in there, try not to get bit. All right, it's not as big as I was hoping, but she'll work. I'm coming back to the camera, folks. So I was hoping this one would be longer. Oh, she's, I don't know, 10, 11 inches. So basically I have about 6 3/4 inch logs. Not quarter inch, 6 3/4 total. That's probably good enough for today without risking my life. Let me take one more gander in here. I think I see a piece that I'd like to get to. Oh, something moved. I don't know what it was, but you don't want to give up that piece of wood. All right. So we got another piece. So we got about 8 pieces. So you're watching Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. It's how we forage for free lumber going forward. I learned this thought process last week. Found it out on accident, but it could be helpful to you. Just find out where your camp host dumps his remains from the fire pits, and this could really help you in the future. You know, so that's it. I'm signing off. Remember, always know your legal limits and let nature soothe your soul.